I don't know how I can deal with this quarantine right now. I know it's about to be over soon, but I'm still going crazy. Since I'm gonna get out of here in a couple days going straight to the boat, I wanted to talk about gaming while traveling. Gaming on the go, a concept where you can bring your Nintendo Switch and play it while you're walking in the middle of the street. Anyone who owns the Game Boy or DS can relate to this topic. Who, you might ask? Like anyone who owns the Game Boy and DS, of course. It's a normal thing to be at your home and play your home console, but when you need to go places or other locations that's not your home, you gotta have some sort of entertainment with you. Everyone likes to bring their game consoles, whether it's to their friend's house or on the road, and that's where portable gaming comes in. Before, there was the original Game Boy. Back then, people can enjoy it whether they go to the airport, the plane, or in a hotel, just to name a few. Today, people bring their Nintendo Switch to places because it's a home console, but it's portable. Watching people play Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. Makes me want to take out my Switch out of nowhere and play with them too. Portable games has evolved so much. Throughout time, many companies have developed traveling bags or carrying cases so that the consumer can bring their consoles on the go. If you can check the store, then there's a lot of options to choose from. We can see in the past couple generations, they had their own traveling gear. Even the Game Boy and DS had their own. There are all sorts of traveling bags for the consoles and game cases for the games that have been designed and very popular, especially with the Nintendo Switch. It's very easy to access whenever you need to go to certain locations. I mean, you can bring your Xbox or PS4 and hook it up to your friend's TV, but I think that's a bit of a hassle, but they seem to enjoy it. That's why nowadays there are like portable monitors so you can game with when you're near a power outlet. I kinda went wild and brought my consoles to certain road trips. The first handheld console I owned was the Game Boy Advance. This console is my baby. It pretty much introduced me to the world of video games. I literally bring it to every road trip I go, and it satisfies me every time. The thing about gaming in the car, I get carsick easily, and then once I turn on the Game Boy, I throw up in the next 5 seconds. Later on, I got the GameCube and Wii and brought it every time I go to my cousin's house that lives in Canada. I got my own DS and copy of Pokemon Diamond so I can go against my brother and my friends. I'm looking at you, Russell! Throughout time, I gradually bought more consoles, started to hoard my room. That's when I started getting into game collecting. I was so big into video game collecting, I wanted to have my room as a bed/gaming room. This was my dream. Until I signed my way to be in the service. No, hell no. This one, sign me up. When I signed up for the Navy, I thought in my mind on what will happen to the consoles I have right now. I just left them behind because why would I bring it to boot camp? After dealing with LET'S GO! No! I'm free! Kind of. And if you wanna know how boot camp went, just watch How to Make a Sailor on YouTube. I arrived at Pensacola. I was in Pensacola for A school and just graduated from boot camp, and then I bought my Nintendo Switch before Smash Bros came out. It was a good time to pick it up because everybody in A school had it and you can just go to each other's room and play like Mario Kart or something. I did compete in the Smash Bros tournament located at the Navy Exchange with items on, and you know how that turned out. It went bad. Pensacola is really nice, but I hated living in the barracks. After A school, on the way to Japan, I stopped by home and stayed there for like 2 weeks, planning if I want to bring my old consoles or not. All I brought was my Switch, that's it. Since this is a hybrid console, it was for the best. Yeah, I could have brought my Xbox with me, but I didn't want to deal with the wires and boxing it up. I also left my PC behind, which saddens me since it was my pride and joy. Then I bought a MacBook while I was over here. Once when I arrived in Japan, I was in heaven. I checked into my room and my new command, it was great. I was introduced to the military life and welcomed by a different country. Even going to 7-Eleven was amazing. They have a big variety of food, and walking in while listening to I was also in the land where video games originated. I could buy exclusive games or accessories over here. It was a blessing. Until I hit deployment. Now that I realize, there's a lot of moving parts while being in the Navy, and it's kinda sickening, but sometimes I just have to suck it up. Of course there's no Wi-Fi on the boat, or else we would get spotted. So the first half of deployment I brought my phone and my laptop. Yeah, I was pretty stupid. I didn't bring my Switch because I was scared of the bag wans when we got on the flight. and that's where everybody jumps me. During that time, almost everyone owned a Switch and I was left behind. I would always have to jump into another person's device in order to play, which makes me feel left behind. Did I say that already? Oh well. Next thing you know, the boat started holding a Smash Bros tournament, so when I stopped by Australia, I got a Pro Controller. Yeah, the highest I got was 2nd place. Second half of deployment, I brought my Switch, finally, and was relieved. Finally, when we were not getting blasted by these jets, I could play my Switch and have others join in. I did see people bring their PS4s to the boat. That's because we have a TV in the shop and they end up playing Mortal Kombat or Madden or something. I do see people bring their portable monitors so they can play when they're near an outlet, like I mentioned earlier, which is pretty nice. Then after deployment, I bought a PS4 so I could be cool. Alright, deployment's done, time to plan for the next. During my leave, I did visit my hometown back in Washington. I had to pick up my 3DS and DS console so I could play Pokemon again and transfer my Pokemon to my Nintendo Switch. Yeah, at that point I got addicted again. With my game collection though, I do gotta limit my space since I only have little room to store my games, so I bought a small cartridge case for my Switch. I'm not gonna bring my PS4 to the boat due to people bringing it already, and my sea bag is already packed up. With all this traveling around, it is a hassle, but you gotta do something to entertain yourself, whether it could be just visiting a place, or just going to the bar and taking shots. But for me, it's gaming, because what else is there to do in my room besides BD or drum? This leaves the question, will I ever see my precious consoles again? Probably. With all this traveling, I can tell it's a pain to do, and I don't want to box everything up every 3 or so years. In that case, I'll just bring whatever is necessary. I do plan on having my own home, but whenever I do, that's when I can bring it all in. I do miss playing in the old console though, but for now, I'll just stay in the barracks. Me going on the boat soon. After that, I'm gonna go to a new command. Yeah, that really sucks, but hey, in the meantime, why not just enjoy myself in the next couple days? I didn't say the food was great.